Nathan, when he was 4, we had found out that they diagnosed him with ADHD. And we'd gone through the school, all the elementary and everything with the IEP testing and all of that. Had great teachers that helped us all the way through. As Nathan got into junior high, every child goes through a little rebellious and things. As he got older, they leaned a little more towards him being bipolar. And so they treated him with medicines, and we had therapy. And one day he came home from school, and he just started getting to the point where he was getting really angry, didn't get his way and things like that. And so this day where things led up to, he didn't want to get up and go to school. And so I was told through therapy, if something like that happens, call the police. And so I did. And the police came out to our house, and they actually took him to school. They told him if I had to call again and they came out to get him, that he was going to go somewhere else other than school. So what happened was he did it again, and I went to call them, and when I did, he pulled a knife out from behind the pillow, and he had it up to his neck, and he said he was going to kill himself. And at that point in time, that's when it's just real life jumps in, and it was like, wow. It was a facility that just treated, like suicidal kids or kids that, having problems and weren't being able to work out things through therapy. And they were only able to keep him 5 days. And through that, we did the counseling. I was there every day, but 5 days was definitely not enough. And so he came home, and I felt like he came home just really depressed, just really worse than when he left. And so it really didn't solve very much, getting to the bottom of it. The police finally were able to get in, and that's when they came in and they tackled him. And that was so hard. That was probably the turning point with me, which it's hard for me to talk about it with even tearing. I want to tear up every time because that's my little boy. So, but after they came and they handcuffed him, and that's when I thought, my gosh, what is going to happen now? I was running out of choices. And the thing is, Nathan was a good boy, and Nathan made good grades, and the teachers loved Nathan. I love Nathan, that good side of Nathan. So it was just these things I couldn't understand what was going on or why, and I felt like, I was a bad mother, for, what was I doing wrong? But they ended up taking him to the hospital again to evaluate him, and his doctor came in, and they had the choice of what to do with him. And of course I was thinking, what are they going to do? Because they surely can't send him back home. We've done this too many times, but what are they going to do? And it finally hit me when they came out and they said, we want to send him to the YOC, but we need you, to allow us to do that too. And that was the hardest thing I ever had to do. I think it's once Nathan was diagnosed with the Asperger, and then we kind of realized what was going on at that time and why he was feeling the way he was feeling. Now we could work with something, and we knew, and so it went well from there. The counseling was great. Levi worked wonders with Nathan, and they just clicked. Nathan had therapy, which was individual therapy through the week, and then we had family therapy through the week. The YOC had a parenting class for kids with Asperger, and I went through that, and that gave me so much knowledge that I didn't know. Total difference. He went in a child, and he came out almost an adult. And I mean that by the maturity, the responsibility, the knowing, I'm not going to do that to you again, Mom. I didn't treat you fairly. The YOC is definitely misunderstood. It's not what I thought. I know just having Nathan there and the people that were in there, they become like your family. Definitely the YOC is the way to go. If we had it to do over again, we'd do the very same thing. I wouldn't have changed anything. I wished we could have gotten there sooner.
The Youth Opportunity Center and the children we serve appreciate your support. Your generous contributions will transform the lives of children, their families, and our communities.